Alright, so you already know this whole Chris versus Clarence thing been going on since Chris fumbled the bag and Clarence picked up the bag. You know what I'm saying? Since Clarence had the baby by Queen and Chris was no longer making the kind of money he's making. Y'all know all the stories that people say. Well, nothing stopped. Chris just recently tried to expose Clarence for cheating.
I think he's smart with it, though. Of course, he's smart with it. That's just me personally. I think he's smart with it, but of course, it's not being faithful to her. Like, come on now. You know how many females? And I know she know that too. But I'm just being.
And he's kind of upset because Queen, she ain't go nowhere. She's still there, just like she was with him. But that's another story for another day. Y'all heard all the stories, and now it's time to hear it from me. So basically, this YouTube couple decided that, okay, Chris been on everybody else's head. Now it's time for us to get on his head and expose him for all the pillow talking he did to a random girl that he didn't even know. So it pretty much, they posted it how it started. It started with Chris sliding in the girl DM, telling her to come see him. I guess she said at this point in time that she got a man, and Chris was like, "Oh, what's y'all in a poly relationship?" He's still trying to pillow talk for her. So she got him on the phone, and when I say he exposed Queen and Queen's family, really, Queen and Clarence, all in the same video.
This is how I knew, like, okay, I'm gonna tell you everything with. So this girl, like, I did a video with this girl, right? And she was like, yeah, I was in concert at that party. Guess who I seen? That's how she first started off the conversation. I'm like, who? She was like, Clarence. I'm like, okay.
And this is somebody you like knew already, or like?
This is like we never hung out. Me and this girl never hung out, but she's a stripper, and I used to always see her. She used to always see me
To a random stranger.
with her, and the only reason why I left with her, so when I broke up with her, this is my first time I went to college, and you know, she was crying, and I broke up with her because of mom and she like her family issues. So I just broke up with her. So she snuck to my college and came to see me. She got pregnant. I remind you, we were dating. She never got pregnant. She ain't never got pregnant. We used to fuck all the time. She ain't never get pregnant. And with a coincidence, she come see me in college. She ended up getting pregnant.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that's how y'all ended up having your son.
Yeah, so that's why I ended up getting back with her, because I grew up in church, and my mom always believed that if you have a baby, you get married.
So he talked so bad about Queen family and Queen mom that Queen's sister was like, y'all better keep that over there. She pretty much, Tina, she gonna speak out and say what she gotta say. So she letting Chris know, keep that over there to himself.
Right. But she was she doing anything wrong that made you like cheat on her, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. So her fault, it was the insecurity. She didn't think she looked good. She always put herself down, even if I would build her up. Even before, like, I know I tore her down too, like I definitely did. But I'm talking about even before any of this. I'm talking before this certain events that took place in a certain, time. But before I even like tore her down and shit like that, or started cheating and shit like that, like she always was coming like, you think I'm ugly, you think I'm fat, you like my body, and that shit. And at first it was cute, like, no, baby, you look good. You feel me? The first, how you gonna love. Baby, you look good. Like, I love your body. But 3 years go by, you doing the same shit, like every day. Like it's the thing, but she get it from her mom though, because her mom is insecure, and she just picked up that habit from her mom, which I understood that because I moved there with her and her mom. So like I understood, like once I like see her family and I seen the way she act, I understood where she got her bad habits from. And her mom, I don't know if you ever seen her mom before. Her mom is real big. I don't know if you've seen her. Yeah, but her mom like obese, like big as fuck. She just got her insecurity from her mom. So that shit was a turn off. So like that's not, if a female insecure, like I know it's hard to work on that type of shit, but like that's just the turn off. That's not gonna make your.
But was you was building her up?
Yes, for everything. Like this is before. That's why I'm telling you that this is before the cheating. This is before we had any problems in our relationship.
Oh, okay. So it's like was it pushing you away type like?
It wasn't pushing me away at first. It wasn't pushing me away. After a while it did. But the thing that really pushed me away was her mom. Like her mom was the one who kind of pushed me away because she didn't want her daughter to leave her. So she knew her daughter loved me. Like she knew that. That was our first love. She knew that. And her mom was living her life through her daughter. She didn't want her to fall in love with me because her nigga treated her bad. But she would always come in between our relationship and say, nah, like, I don't want you to be with him. Or not even that. It wasn't even that. She would just say, like, bro, me and her mom used to always get into it, bro, because she always felt like she was in competition with me. And I'm like, this is my girlfriend. You're her mother. Like, it's two different types of, you feel me? Like, it's two different types of love. Like, I don't want her to not, like, y'all, that's y'all relationship, but like, I wanted to marry her, take her out, her mom's house. And when she got pregnant, her mom told her no, she couldn't come stay with me. And she like, she can't come stay with you until you get some car and get you a job. While you out of school, so I got all of that shit. She still staying no. I jumped out of school for this girl. Did all type of shit. Her mom her mom was just, to sum everything up, her mom just didn't want to look for her daughter because her daughter's queen brought, she had a job. She took the kids to school. She paid the bills and all. And her mom was big. She couldn't work, so she felt like, I don't want to lose my daughter. Like, I'm so used to her being here, taking care of me, doing this. And she tore our relationship down in the process of that. And Queen understood that. That's why, if you see now, you see Clarence don't like her mom. Because anytime men come in between a relationship, she don't like it. Anytime Queen get in a relationship, she
Wait,
don't like it.
How do you know that Clarence doesn't like her mom though?
It's over social media. Like, they even argued at they argued at the hospital, and then I'm still cool with her. But like, her brother told me all.
Because I don't really be in tune like that. But like the hospital, when she gave birth or something.
Yeah, she was giving birth, and Claire said her mom got into it. Like, it's all type of shit, but Queen knows not to let her mom affect her relationship now. Like, you feel like you live.
Yeah, so she learned. Yeah.
Even though I cheated, but that wasn't the reason why. That wasn't like the breaking of the relationship. People think that was like the breaking of the relationship. Like, the relationship was even before it was her family, pretty much. It was her family who I couldn't deal with.
But y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation with Chris and this random female in the comments down below. They do got a part 3 coming out. I was waiting for it, but it didn't happen like that. So watch out for part 3. Let's see what he really talked about. But he exposed more on what actually happened with Clarence cheating, and the stories just don't seem to add up.
But then Shay reposted, and then they want to make it a big deal, and then Clarence go DM me and I don't know, just talking shit. So I said, okay.
He DM'd you, you said?
Yeah, so I'm like, now I'm about to try receipts and boom, drop that bitch.
What he said in the DM?
He just said, bro, stop talking about me, lame, or I'm lame. Okay, bet you gonna see how lame I really am. Boom, drop that.
If you heard all the stories, watch my last video. Y'all tell me what y'all think about all this in the comments down below. Y'all believe it, y'all don't. Chris lying. Chris got what he deserved. Let me know in the comments down below. Alright, so the Queen decides she gonna go ahead and take a shot at Chris for all this mess he been talking recently. She said a happy person has no time to attempt to sabotage other people. Is that Chris? Let me know. And once again, thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.